show.
Cool, back in the chorus. What? They're getting pretty heavy. Well, howdy, hi, welcome back to the channel. A couple of videos ago, I reacted to The Contract by 21 Pilots, and I mentioned in there that I'm not, like, that intimately familiar with the lore, but I really like their music, and it's a vibe, and I had a lot of fun with it. Since then, I've gotten slightly more into the lore, which has been a lot of fun, and I've just been revisiting some of their older classics and some deep cuts, and it just became obvious to me again. There's a reason their music is not just popular, but like almost cult classic level. There's a reason their true fans interact so deeply with their art. I keep saying this, that art is more important than content. And there's a lot of bands out there, and this is going to sound harsh, that are making content, but not really making art, not making something that I could imagine still being relevant or being discussed in 10 years. Where bands like 21 Pilots, I can definitely still see people discussing their work 10, 20, 30 years, a generation later. Today we'll be looking at a song called Drum Show, which feels appropriate immediately because we have a band. The big part of their identity is the duo, one of which is a drummer. Is this going to be a more Josh driven song? Obviously a lot of their songs are very drum driven, but what I mean by that, Tyler Joseph, who is the lead vocalist and I guess frontman, I'd never really consider him as a frontman the same way I would, for example, Ronnie Radke is Falling in Reverse. That's not as true for me for 21 Pilots. I definitely consider them dual frontmen, but lead vocalists are usually considered to be the face of the band. They're more often than not the thumbnail, which is in stark contrast to this song, where like the thumbnail and again the name of the song kind of leads me to believe that this will be a more Josh focused song. So I'm really excited. Speaking as a drummer myself, drummers are often underappreciated members of bands. I think immediately of some of my favorite bands where the drummer might be the most gifted musician, or at least skilled musician in the team, but nobody knows who they are, and that kind of sucks. That's another thing that I think 21 Pilots corrects, is that people have an appreciation for one of the core members being the drummer. But with no further ado, let's jump into 21 Pilots' Drum Show. Awesome. Starts off with the drum cam. Come on. Yes. Ah. That's a lot of fun. Twinsies. Oh, that's a great riff. That's a lot of fun. I'm gonna keep the bass in my hand. I'm gonna enjoy this one.
Putting on a drum show.
Oh, the halftime. Did not see that coming. Yeah.
Completed checklist for today.
Yeah, very drum focused.
Feeling stuck between a rock and a home.
Oh, it's very cool.
Places you do not want to go. So he's putting on a drum show.
Oh, really cool, like on the steering wheel. Steering wheel drumming, important practice.
He'll never ever say so. He drives fast just to feel it. He drives slow if his song's not over.
Oh.
Show.
Oh! This is such a fun song. Yeah, I keep saying it. Let's bring fun back.
He'd rather feel something than nothing at all, so he swerves all around as his head starts to fall, turns it up.
I'd rather feel something than nothing at all. What? I've heard that line before. I'm trying to stretch my mind. Is that from a 21 Pilots song, or is that? Oh, I'm thinking of 3 Days Grace. That's definitely a line that's been in a couple of songs, but immediately comes to mind is 3 Days Grace. But that. Such a fun riff, and the fact that it kind of works double time straight and half time, a lot of fun.
Stuck between a rock and a home, two places he does not want to go. So he's putting on a drum show.
Cool chorus. Yeah. Oh, great melody. Very well composed drum part for this. Now, obviously, I think I'm paying attention to it because it's very it's emphasized in the music video, and like the song's name calls attention to it. So, so their drum parts have always been great. I always have a fun time listening to the drum parts in 21 Pilot songs. Like, there's a lot of change and a lot of dynamics in the drum part for this song. I think I do expect to see a lot of drum covers of this song because it's a very expressive drum arrangement.
I've been this way.
Hey.
I want to change.
Fans, tell me, is this a first?
I've been this way.
Is this a first to have Josh like singing?
I want to change.
Oh!
He's putting on a drum show.
Cool, back into the chorus. What? They're getting pretty heavy. Sorry, I gotta go back to that.
He's putting on a drum show. Even now, even now, even now.
Oh!
Even now, even now, even now.
Yes!
Never say so. He drives fast just to feel it, feel it. He drives slow if his song's not over.
Yo, that's such a good line. Such a fun piece of music. Yeah. That's awesome. Wow, that's a lot of fun. Oh. Now, like, fans will have to tell me in the comments, is that a first to hear Josh like sing a bit of the song? Yes, there's a lot to analyze in the song, but I really, really like the vocal choices. Again, him using more screamy vocals, especially in the later half of the song. Like, most of the song, here now, like his head voice, super chill. Here and now! Like, yelling out the, like, I think he's using sort of like a vocal fry. Here and now! I love it.
Putting on a drum show. Even now, even now, even now.
Even now, even now! It's so good, dude. I'm just becoming a big fan of 21 Pilots. I love that it's a drum and bass focused song. I really like that bridge, like taking us down to a chill bridge, and then what I would call a punk breakdown. Maybe I don't know if that's the right term.
I want to.
So,
He's putting on a drum show.
like, again, the reason I would say that's a punk breakdown, maybe that's the wrong word for it, but it's not what I come to expect of like modern prog or metalcore breakdowns that are like the chuggy, low-tuned guitars. It's just synth, bass, and drums. Reminded as well of some of the like breakdowns in the most recent Hot Milk album that I feel like I should have spoken about more. I should have done a review on that album because it's really good. I'm a big fan of Hot Milk, and it does feel like a more traditional hardcore / punk take on a modern metal album. And there's moments where it's like, oh, that I recognize that as being a metalcore breakdown, but with the instrumentation and arrangement process of a hardcore album or a punk album. And this is a similar vibe. It feels uniquely 21 Pilots, but I recognize big halftime drums, whatever that vibe. Where a band like Architects would have like whatever, added some chugs. But that, I feel like doubled it up. But no, that's a lot of fun. I love a good bass riff. Super underrated. Definitely another song that proves this album is likely going to have no skips on it. I've spoken to a lot of people since making my last 21 Pilots reaction, and they are a band that just don't have skips. Can't think of many bands, especially when you discuss fans, where like the different eras and their different albums kind of express such radically different ideas and styles, but still feel unique to the band. Obviously, a lot of bands change their sound over the years, but I very much recognize, if you look at like the Blurryface era of 21 Pilots, it's still very recognizably the same band.
I've been this way.
Oh, such a beautiful shot. Great job on the music video, whoever did this.
I've been this way. I want to try.
Oh! Listen to that scream. The reverb for that scream is still going. Cuts off there.
On a drum show.
That's cool production choice. The reverb for that scream continues over that entire breakdown. That's a very cool production choice. Oh, I love that. I love that. Like that line, he'll drive slower because the song's not done. This feels just like a real exploration of like a musician's soul. That is what I'm talking about. Art, not content. Not something that I want to chew on and throw away and forget about tomorrow. This is this kind of shit that stays with you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing in this art with me. Please feel free to go check out my Patreon. I have a bunch of updates on my upcoming album on there. I have a video I'm working on, my review of the Nano Cortex, that'll be up there early. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what's your favorite 21 Pilots song. Are you looking forward to this upcoming album? Or what's a band that you connect with at this deeper level? Art above content, always. Goodbye. Ow, 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 ow. Shucks. So nobody warns you when you get long hair. Oh. Oh, that sucks.